Good morning, everyone, and welcome to my balance class again. And I see some new live faces here with me today, which is great. Welcome. I'm glad to see you. And what we need for this class, as usual, is a sturdy chair, something that can hold you safely. Or if you have a kitchen counter or a big, very heavy or sturdy closet or something that is very safe to lean on. Kitchen counter is usually much better. Just lean on that. Anyway, we're going to start checking our form. Feet are shoulder width apart. Knees are soft. Shoulders over your hips, aligned. Take your shoulders slightly back. Open your chest. And keep your head looking straight forward as if you're looking into somebody's eyes at exactly the same height as you are. Okay? And once we do that, we're going to do some shoulder rolls to open up our upper body and movement. Good. And forward rolls. Good. Yes. And now put your hands on your waistline and let's do some rotations, midsection of our body. Good. And reverse the direction, always holding your abdominal muscles in, so belly button sucked in a little bit. Good. And stop here. And let's lift the right hand up towards the ceiling and keep that hand up so you feel everything elongating from the chest and the back, everything is going up. And the hand down, left hand goes up, all the way up and down. Let's do it one more time. Right hand up and down. Left hand up and down. Good. Bring both hands up so that the elbows are shoulder height. And let's rotate, looking over our right shoulder. And notice that I'm pivoting the opposite foot. And then looking over your left shoulder, pivoting the right foot. Let's do it one more time to each side. Do it safely. In itself, it is requiring some balance. Good. And come to the middle. And we're going to start by shifting your weight side to side and then finding your middle. Let's start by marching in, just warming up a little bit more. I want you to lift your knees up, 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 as high as you can towards your chest. You're warming up and you're also balancing because when you're lifting one leg up, the other one stays on the floor and has to keep you safe. Lift it up as high as you can. And two more and stop. Now open your feet wider now. Turn your toes a little bit wider and now do the same thing. Now knees are facing outward and you're much wider with your stand. It's a little bit harder. You notice that you're shifting your weight a little bit more. Good. And put the leg down and close about shoulder width apart again. We're going to shift our weight with the full body as we've done before, just to see where we are. It's always good to go back to the initial movement, know where we are in space, shifting your weight to the right leg and to the left. The whole body moves as one unit. Good. And stop and stay in the middle now. Your weight is even on both legs. Close your feet together. Now you have a smaller base of support. Let's try and do the shifting of the weight right to left. So notice it's a little bit harder now. You don't have as much way to go because of the small base. So wide gives you more safety, gives you more way to move without losing your balance. And narrow stand is always slightly harder. So if you find yourself ever in a situation where you have to stand for a long time and you feel like your balance may not be as good as you want it to, you can just stand with a little bit of a wider stand and of course hold on to something if you need to. So now that we've done that, we're going to close our feet together one more time. And then we're going to open it one more time. Shift your weight now a little bit more to the right leg and then bring it back to the middle and then close the leg in. I want you to really pay attention to what you're doing. Open the right leg out, shift the weight to the right, come to the middle, and then in. So you're shifting the weight to the right, and then stopping in the middle, and then shifting it back to the left and closing your feet. And let's do that a few more times. Good. Closing. Afterwards. Good. And one more. In the middle. And let's do that with the opposite, with the other leg. Left leg's open, shifting your weight, staying in the middle, and so you can start by shifting your weight a little bit more to the left, and then correcting and putting yourself in the middle, and then close it in. Let's do that a few more times. So you can always check where your balance is, where your center of mass is, by doing those little experiments, moving it to one side more, then moving it a little bit to the left, and then bringing it to the middle. So that way you know exactly where is your center. Okay, good. Now we're going to take it a little bit more. We're going to take a longer, wider step. And we're going to do it sideways. We're going to do it forward. And we're going to shift the weights. And we're going to actually also work on our legs. So it's also a great exercises for strengthening your legs as well as your balance. Okay, so now we're going to take a wide step to the side. Shift your weight to the right leg, bend your knee, and come back to the middle. Now, if you have a chair, you probably want to put it in front of you right now. I will put it away so you will be able to see me, okay? So I'm going to take, right leg goes to a wide, all the way to the right, bending the right knee, straightening the left, coming and shifting my weight to the left. The chair is right in front of you if you need help. Good. Make sure you're still looking forward at me. Don't look down at your feet. Look always straight up to see me. Good. Shift your weight to the right and bring it back. Right through the middle and in. Let's do that a few more times. If you want to go deeper, that becomes harder. And we're talking about side lunge. This is really a side lunge. Let's do a few more of these. The lower and further you go, it becomes harder strength-wise. And of course, balance may be challenged as well. Let's do two more. So you choose how far you step, how low you get. And of course, if you have any knee problems, you can always stay a little higher so there's no pain. Good. Let's do the opposite side. The left, same thing. Starting left, shifting the weight, and bringing the leg back. Out to the side, and in. If you want to deepen that, of course, you're more than welcome to do the side lunge. Notice, obviously, that the left leg is bending while the right leg is straight, and then our upper body is straight forward, looking at the screen right now. Good. And you can go lower if you want, and only if it feels okay, safe, and good in terms of some people like it more challenging. Good. You may even start to feel your breath getting faster because you might be starting to use your cardio system. Good. And close. Good. So we're done with the side, but now we're going to go forward and back, meaning for this one, you might want to make sure that you have that chair. I will not use it for now just because I want you to see all of me. I may actually move this out so that you'll be able to see me from the side through that there. So we're going to step forward. First of all, let's step forward, shift your weight to the front leg, and then shift it back to the back leg, and bring the leg back. Notice that going back is the harder part. You have to shift your weight to the back hip to do that. Let's do that again. Step, shift a little forward, shift a little backward, bring that leg up, and move back. Now, you can do that, the long step and coming back, or if you really want some more challenge, you can also do a long step, bringing the back heel up, and then going down to a lunge. And in this case, you want to keep your weight in the middle of the length of the feet, okay? So let's go back. Let's do that again. From the side, you can probably see me from there, but I will show you also from the side just in case. Step forward, lift the heel, move down, up, and move back. If you're doing that, that's great, but if you're doing this, you're doing that as well. So we want to do at least 10 of these, either the step forward with a shifting weight forward, or the step deep to a lunge and back. You can use your hands if they're free. Good. Let's do a few more. Take a break if you need to. Notice my breath is important. As I go back, in the lunge at least, that's where I use my exhale. Okay. Now it's time to do the other leg. So the same way, and I'll show you from the side. Same way, you're going to take the front leg, shift your weight forward, front leg is bent, back leg is straight, and then you're going to shift it backward and close. If you do a lunge, a full lunge, you take a strong, long step, bring the back heel up, and move down, keeping your weight in the middle between the length of the feet, so both legs are working, okay? So let's go and do that. Good. If you're doing the part, if you're doing the shifting of the weight forward, this is what you're doing. If you're going to a lunge, that's also good. And you can find a way to do that in the middle too. So maybe not as low to the lunge, but still can maybe do a lunge. Different versions. Breathe. 2 more. 1 more. Good. Nice. Okay. You must be feeling those legs. Now, we're going to do another exercise. We're going to do an exercise for balance and strength. This is one of those exercises that I always like to do. Sit to stand is one of my favorite. You want to do it every day, and you want to make sure that you do it safely. So if you normally stand up from the chair, so we're going to start sitting down. If you normally sit down and get up holding the handles of the chair, that's what you're going to do today too. However, if you don't need to hold the handles of the chair, you can put the hands down here on your chest if you don't need the help of the hands at all. Hands forward will help you a little bit. And today I will add another option is hands by your ears. Prisoner squat, where it opens your chest forward and keeps your body a little bit more straight, especially the upper body. Okay, so as we start, our toes are beyond our knees, and we're going to start by putting the feet closer in order to be able to shift the weight forward towards our toes, and then we stand up, and then once we are ready, we're going to sit down, and we're going to sit down slow, rather than falling into the chair, okay? We want to stand up and sit down without falling into the chair. So let's try that, and you choose the way and where you put your hand. I'm going to do the prisoner squat today. Shift your weight forward, and let's stand up, and all the way down, and all the way up, and all the way down. So this is wonderful exercise. You want to do it every day, at least 5 times up and down, because you just want to be able to stand and sit down on your own for as long as you can. So this is a full body exercise using your balance, using almost everything in your body, especially the legs and the core. And there's lots of coordination right now. If you're doing with me the prisoner squat, you're also using your back, your arms, your chest. So it really is everything. Now, if you're done feeling I'm done, if it's 10 or 8 and you think, okay, that's enough for today, then you can stop. If you feel like doing some more, you can do more. It's up to you. And then come up and down. Let's come up and down. Good. Okay, so for the next exercise, I have a dumbbell with me. If you have a dumbbell around, light or medium, you can bring it with you if you have it. If you don't have it, you can use a water bottle, a can of food, and actually, it doesn't even have to be anything heavy. If you don't have it around or you don't feel like having it or doing it with it, you could just stay without holding anything and pretend you're holding something, okay? So the first one we're going to do, the first exercise we're going to do is going to be side bends. So I'm going to show it sitting, but you can also do it standing. So we're going to start showing it sitting, and then I'll show it standing. You're going to put your right hand by the side of your right thigh. You want to really sit at the edge of your chair, and your toes are going to go forward, so your knees are above your ankles and so, and your toes are way beyond your knees. Okay. Good, so your toes are beyond your knees. Good. Now let's put the hand on the right side. You can bring the left hand up and let's bend to the side. So that's one way. So if you decided to sit down, you will just continue this exercise sitting down. You will feel your core working, your oblique muscles. And then if you want to do it standing, this is how you're going to do that same thing, only knees are a little bit slightly bent, just a little bit. Make sure that they're not fully extended. You want to go low to the side and slightly forward. So make sure you're going slightly to the side and forward rather than backwards. If you move backwards, you might be arching your lower back too much, and you want to avoid that, okay? So let's come up and let's do a couple more. One more, and lift it up. Good. And let's switch sides. We're going to hold whatever we chose to hold, or no, nothing, no weight there at all. On the left side, right hand goes by our right ear, and then we're just going to go slightly sideways and forward, belly button in, knees are soft, and make sure your body is faced forward, including your face. Make sure you're looking to the side, forward. That is, you're looking at me right now. If you're looking at the floor, you're probably shifting your weight and you might be yanking your neck. So I want you to avoid that by keeping your neck aligned with your spine more or less. And that way you can always see me. Good. And one more. Good. And just bring your hands in about that width, about your waist width. Okay, you're going to hold that, the dumbbell or whatever it is, right in front of your belly button. You can pretend this is a pedal, and you're going to roll. So you're going to roll to the right and to the left. And notice that I am looking at my pedal as I am rowing. When I do that, I'm using more movement in my upper body. And make sure that your head, while it is looking slightly down, it's not completely downward. So the neck is still quite straight. Good. And breathe. Good. Let's do 4 more on each side. 3, 2, and 1. And done. Good. We're going to put the dumbbell down. And we're going to try and stretch. So first of all, let's stretch the things that we've worked on. And so we're going to put the right hand by your right side. And you're going to move sideways. You can even put your hand on the front leg of the chair to help you go a little bit lower. Belly button in, hand up, left hand up, and go as low as you feel comfortable. Stretch it for a little bit. Good. And come up. Nice. Let's do it on the other side. Hand is either by your side or holding the leg of the chair. Move down as low as you feel comfortable until you feel the right stretch. of your body, the upper body stretch, all the way to your hips. And lift yourself up. Good. Take the right hand and put it on the handle of the chair. Or if you don't have a handle on the chair, you can put it right here on the chair itself. Take the left hand and put it by your right thigh. Take a deep breath and look over your shoulder as far as you can while you exhale and hold it. Take a deep breath and exhale. And when you exhale, maybe try to move even more towards the stretch if you can. And return to the front, and let's do the same thing on the other side. So right hand by the left thigh, left hand either on the handle of the chair or on the chair itself. This time I'll do it on the handle. Take a deep breath and exhale, looking over your left shoulder as far as you can. As if you want to see if there's somebody sitting behind you. And deep breath. And as you exhale, maybe you can go deeper into that stretch. One more time. Good. And very nice. Now let's open both our feet as wide as you feel you can. You're sitting at the edge of the chair, so that way you have most of your thighs outside the chair. That way you can open them wide. Now if you can, put your hands close to your knee and bring your upper body slightly forward. Let some weight move over to your thighs. Take a deep breath, and as you're exhaling, bring the left shoulder inward and look over your right shoulder up towards the ceiling. Hold it and take a deep breath. And then exhale, and then when you're exhaling, maybe you can go deeper with that shoulder down and the twist up. One more time, deep breath. And come up. Let's do the same thing on the other side. This time the right shoulder goes down. Shift your weight a little bit forward. Take your right shoulder down. Look over your left shoulder up toward the ceiling. Hold and take a deep breath. And as you exhale, maybe go deeper. Again. And even deeper. And come up. Good. Very nice. Good. So we are done with another exercise. Now let's take a deep breath. And exhale, move your body down. Again, deep breath. And down. Releasing everything. One more time. And exhale. And thank you, everyone, for joining. Good job. And I hope to see you next time.